Welcome back to the channel, guys. I was about to make a top 10 unit list, but I really had a hard time choosing all of them, so this time it will be about top 11 Brave Frontier units. And without further ado, let's start with our number 11. Alright, we have Magress at our number 11 spot. Good thing about this guy is his enhancement. You can actually make his mitigation last for 2 turns, and that is currently really good, and he currently is the only one unit that can do that. So I believe he really do belong on the top 10 list, which is number 11. I mean top 11 units. And now let's move on to our number 10. Okay, at our number 10 spot, it's Atro. The thing that I think the most good thing about him is his enhancement. He can be your BB fill when attacked. You can also enhance that effect, and also his really unique enhancement is you can turn his end of turn effects into start of turn, which is really good, especially when you do imp dungeons. This guy really do belong on the top 10 list because he has a lot of uses, especially if you need a free attack, defense, recovery buffer, and BB fill when attacked, mostly. Also for imps. Yeah, imps. And now let's move on to our number 9. We have Laberd at number 9. Why is a 7 stars guy here beats Magress, which is an Omni? Well, I really do think Laberd's leader skill is much more useful than Magress's. So this guy is still the king of mitigators, and you can bring him to any hard contents and make it a lot easier. And also his UVV, which I think is really much more universally useful for everything, because his mitigation buff will last for 3 turns. So yeah, his leader skill is really awesome. His skill set is also awesome. And now let's move on to our number 8. And we have Ensa-Taya at our number 8. First of all, her leader skill is really all about damage. And secondly, her BB will fill up her SBB. And her SBB is all about damage. And also, she will boost your BB attack, spark, and also attack based on defense. While the BB attack buff is 300% and her spark damage buff is 100%, I think. I really think it was 100%. And the conversion on the attack defense to attack is 60%. Her UVB will come with damage and 20k barrier. The good thing about barrier is that barriers do not get dispelled when you get the buff wipe effects. Yeah, it's really powerful for now, and she is only a 7 stars unit for now. Imagine if she gets her Omni. However, I do not put her too high on the list because she is a limited unit, so not everybody will have her. Now let's move on to our number 7. At number 7, we have Juno-Seto. Yes, you got it, Juno-Seto. Who would like to fight her on Colosseum? Even on the arena sometimes. She is the queen of trolls. Firstly, her leader skill can withstand 2 KO attacks. I think it was 2, no, 1. 1 KO attack. And every time I fight someone who uses Juno-Seto in arenas, I really hate that because none of their units got killed by my first attack. And also, boosting 50% HP recovery, that's huge. And also, BB fill when attack on leader skill, and its number are not to be taken lightly. 4 to 7 BC when attack, Ew. Okay, PB, HOT, medication, and what else? I don't know. Pretty normal. However, her SPB is a different thing. Her SPB is super trollish. Trollish. I say that, trollish. Well, there are a lot of cases on Colosseum. Mainly Colosseum on this one. I met Juno-Seto and I killed 3 of their units. And the next turn, all you know is that all those 3 units that I just killed, all 3 came back to life. What? Really? And okay, that's... if that is not trollish enough, her SPB also boosts your max HP by 15% or 20%. 20% I think. Yeah, right. And there is also one annoying thing about this Juno-Seto. Her BB and SPB will grant you a 2k, and no, 1.5k light barrier. However, the sad thing about her is that her UBB does not give you any mitigation. However, it will raise your units, your dead units, at a really high chance, which is 75%. And also, it will recover your HP to full for 3 turns and give you a 20k light barrier. OP. And yeah, I would like to rate her higher. However, she is also a limited unit. So yeah, this is as far as she goes. However, if her Omni comes to global. And now we have enough about Juno-Seto, and we shall move to number 6. And yeah, we have Nyami at our number 6. Who does not love this cute little cat girl? She even kicks Avant from this list. Her leader skill is so much better than Avant's. Yeah, I know, she just got her special sphere recently, but she does really well even without the special sphere. Okay, BB. Her BB fills her SPB instantly. Wow. And also, by doing that, you get 250 BB attack buff, also crit rate buff. What? Her SPB will self-spark even without anyone doing any attacks, so she is really unique. The first ever self-sparking unit, and the damage is really huge. I'm telling you, huge. She will also stealth, cast more critical buff on herself, and she also has a critical spark buff on herself. Well, the thing is, every time I use her UBB, I think I never see anything other than those red sparks. So, wow. Just wow. This unit is really good, and she's only a 7 stars for now. She is not limited, by the way, and I will love it if she gets her Omni evolution. And now let's move on to our number 5. Okay, we have Vargas at number 5. I actually had a hard time picking him on this spot. The other contender for this spot is actually Ensa-Taya. However, since Ensa-Taya is a limited unit and she is only 7 stars at the moment, I had to put this spot for Vargas. He is free, and I believe a lot of you started this game with Vargas as your starter unit. So this is why I rate him pretty high on this list. Because almost everybody that plays this game has this guy, and you can still have him from honor summons. He's a free unit, free Omni. And now let's move on to our number 4. And we have Selena at our number 4 spot. Wherever you go in game, you will always spot this girl in everything. Colosseum, arenas, trials, quest, whatever you name it. First of all, her most useful thing is her Angel Idol extra skill. Very useful in any situation, especially arenas and Colosseum. And she has all the kits you need. 1. heal. 2. Instant PB fill. 3. She also has PB regen for 3 turns. Number 4. She has a buff that will heal you every time you take damage, and that really is useful in a lot of situations. Number 5. HOT from her SPB, and also BC and HC drop buff. I would say she has everything you need. Also, her UBB will help you in many situations. First, she can heal you to full for 3 turns, and also any damage you take will heal yourself, and also it will raise your normal hit amount, which you can use to nuke your enemies down really quickly. First of all, she is free. She's a free unit. I started this game with her and I never regretted that decision. She is really useful. Even if in her 7 stars form or her Omni form, she is still a beast. Enough about Selena, and we shall move to our number 3. We have the new guy in the block for our number 3 spot, Kulyuk. First of all, his leader skill will make you really tanky. Really tanky. 50% boost to HP, defense, and it will give you more when you're low on health. Also, it renders you immune to all status ailments and also elemental damage. Also, he himself is immune to all status ailments from his extra skill. And don't forget, he'll also give you a fire barrier from his BB and SPB with a value of 2000. That really saved me in a lot of cases. Okay, he has a null status ailments on his leader skill, and his BB will give you that cure status ailment, so he is actually complete in one package. And his SPB will do more damage the more HP you have remaining. Also the same remove buff, also the same BC efficiency, and he also has a defense buff. I think it's a conversion from attack, yeah. So you will have a defense buff from attack. One thing that I like from him is his UBB. So it's an AoE, it will give you a 3-turn mitigation and also boost your HP by 30%. No, it was actually 35%, the highest current in game. And also a random status ailments counter for 3 turns. What really makes this guy shine? It's his enhancements. So you want to make this guy an attack buffer? He can do that. More defense? He can do that. More BC efficiency? More BC efficiency. I got that right. Nailed it. Spark buff? It's huge. BB fill when attack? It's pretty huge, and you can enhance it even more. So you want this guy to be a healer? Yes, he has that too. Also HOT. So this guy is actually super versatile. What can I hate about this guy? I don't find any reason to hate him. And yeah, he is one of the first Omni ever. Now let's move on to our number 2. We have Allanon at our number 2. First, his leader skill. Okay, 30% to all parameters. I think that's not really that big, but still it's a boost. However, he will negate all elemental damage and boost your elemental damage at the same time, and secondly, he will boost your OD gauge. And also, he can be your anti-debuff unit if you equip a Ritus staff to him. And yeah, we got that recently, so yay! So now his BB. If you use it, you will boost your units at HP by 15%, also BB fill when attacked, and also 15% reduction from all elements. What? Really? That's too good. And his SBB, firstly, AoE, secondly, he will give you 6 elements. 6 elements, and also elemental damage boost. And also, it will fill up your OD gauge slightly and also heal you at the same time. And his UBB. His UBB will make you into a raid boss for 3 turns. So your BB gauge will be full all times, your HP will be full all times, and you have great resistance to everything. And yeah, also you will deal more elemental damage. This guy is really perfect for a 7 stars unit. Really perfect. Besides his SBB not filling sometimes, but yeah, he has everything in one small package. At number 1, we have the father of all nukers, and he has the best spark buff in the game. Yes. He's the crazy guy called Aze. I have a confession to make. Before he gets his Omni evolution, I really never liked this guy. But now it's a different story. First of all, his leader skill is really useful even if you don't bring a Mono Thunder unit, especially because of his BB fill when spark. And secondly, he has the best spark boost damage from his leader skill, which is already 120%. Wow! So this guy is actually all about damage. So first of all, he will buff your attack by 150%, I think. Also spark boost, spark critical, thunder elemental damage, which will also give him more damage. You can even bring him to arenas or Colosseum right now, because his attacks, mostly his normal attacks and his BB, could cancel all that Angel Idol that you will meet on arenas and Colosseum. Bye bye Angel Idol. And you can also bring more damage from his UPB, which is all about spark. Spark up your life. And also, if you check his enhancement, he is truly a man of damage. So, if 90% spark boost is not enough, you can add 30 more from his enhancement. So in total, it will be 120%. Wow, huge. So from his leader skill 120 and from his SBB 120 more. So it's a total of 240% spark boost. And you can enhance that effect on himself. More spark damage for himself and more critical damage for himself. I can't really imagine why they make this free unit so powerful now. He's OP. He's really OP, and yeah, everybody on my friend list are, I think 70% now are all aces. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. He is really that good. So he really deserves to be your leader, your helper for everything that you do. I even bring him for raid trials or anything you can name. And I do believe that this guy will go a long way. So that's it for our top 11 list. I really do hope you guys enjoy it. Like this video if you like it, share it with your friends if you want them to also see, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel by pressing the subscribe button on the bottom right. And if you're new, you want to play this game or you want to install this on your new devices or your other devices, go ahead and use my sponsored link below. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you for coming, thank you for watching, and thank you for listening me talking a lot of gibberish. See you guys later. Bye bye.